Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Beauty Bomb Mom. If you're new here, my name is Leah. I do makeup tutorials and I share tips and tricks for busy moms like myself. Or if you're just interested in makeup, you've come to the right place. Now today I think I'm going to do a burgundy and gold Christmas eye look. I don't really have everything I need in the same palette, but I might go ahead and mix and match a few palettes here just to get what I'm looking for. So let's go. So as usual, I'm just gonna put my NYX Marshmallow Primer on to prime my skin before my foundation. Next, I'm gonna use my Revlon Light Cover Foundation, Color Stay. And yes, it is in the shade Ivory. That's okay. I'm a little pale. We talked about this in the last video. So I'm just trying to use up some of the products I have before going out and buying new ones. So I'm just gonna take my damp beauty blender here and go ahead and put that in. Yeah, I love my bangs, but when I'm doing makeup, it's not the funnest thing. All right, so now that my foundation is done, I'm gonna use an Old Faithful True Blend CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I do have one I really like from e.l.f., the 16-hour camo concealer. But like I said, this one works just fine and I've got to use it up. So might as well try it out again. I find when you use a sponge or a beauty blender, it adds a bit more moisture into your skin, and then your skin looks a bit more natural and not as cakey. And yeah, it just really presses and sets into the skin a lot better. Now we're gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder. I like to do this step because if I don't, then I can get some oil and shine throughout the day. If you set it, you can kind of set it and forget it, if that makes sense. You just kind of lightly dab it into the powder, tap it, and put it over top of your face. Next, I'm going to go in with my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, just to give a little hint of sun on my cheeks. Even though, I mean, it's kind of sunny out today, even though it's a very cold day. I'll take a little shot of the street out here in a minute, but it did snow the other day, so today it's kind of a little bit more chilly. It's about -20 out right now. So if you're from Canada, like I am, you'll kind of be used to this time of year, but we've kind of been spoiled this year because we haven't really had snow until now, and it's 10 days until Christmas. So yeah, it's Wednesday today, but I'm just filming a couple days early. So all right, so that's done. And I've really been loving this blush from Rimmel. It's in the shade Wild Card, and it just, I don't know what it is about this color, but it's beautiful. It adds such a nice rosiness to the cheeks. I don't know. This is one of the prettiest blushes, and I've been using it a lot lately, so. And it's quite affordable too. But you really have to blend it out because it can look quite bright. But once all the other makeup is on, it really ties together. This guy is really annoying me, so I might have to Wow, okay. I'll just do this for the rest of the video. No, I'll be right back. Okay, so that's better. No more bangs hanging all over the place. And now I can actually kind of go in a little bit on my forehead. I haven't really been putting any like bronzer up on my forehead lately because you don't see it anyways. But if you don't have bangs, you can go ahead and add a little bronzer to your hairline and kind of blend that in. Okay, so now that I can see my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows with my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow. So I'll do those real quick. So are you guys done your Christmas shopping? I am officially done and I have everything wrapped. So I am just like super pumped and super ready to go. Yeah, I kind of like to get ahead of the game. So I actually had most of my stuff purchased and wrapped in November. I know there are some last minute shoppers out there, but it kind of gives me anxiety. So that's why I like to go out and make sure I have like the majority of things bought by then. And then also you're not scrambling at the last minute if something happens and an emergency comes up and there's not enough funds, you know. I kind of like to prepare that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyebrow and then I'll be right back. All right, so brows are done pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some eyeshadow primer on. And I have been trying to find my Milani eye primer for the longest time and I don't know what happened to it. I was cleaning and organizing my makeup the one day and I swear, oh, I found it. I threw it in here with all of my eyeliners and mascaras. Yay me. Okay, so I wanted to use this Milani eye primer today because I was watching the Emily Awards on YouTube. Emily Noel, or Noel, she does her annual review, makeup review and products review, and she calls it the Emily Awards. So that's like the best of the best in every category, drugstore, high-end, and it's just ones that she loves and tried and true products. So this was one of her faves, and it has been for a couple years in a row now, and it's a very affordable and very durable eyeshadow primer. So check it out, Milani. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this ColourPop Wine and Only palette. I'm gonna do like a nice plummy burgundy look today, kind of a smoky eye with some gold. So for my transition shade, I'm gonna use this shade here called Sip Sip, and I'm just going to apply it in the crease of my eye here and just kind of lightly smoke that out. These are very nice blendable shades. ColourPop kind of has a nice formula down. Now they don't sell it here, but you can purchase it online from the ColourPop website, and they're in California, and I don't think it takes very long to get shipped. Maybe like a week or so. I'm pretty sure I had it within a week of ordering it, but I don't know about this time of year. It might be a little busier. But anyways, I have purchased a few things from ColourPop. One of them being the Sailor Moon Pretty Guardian palette, which I loved. I'll be doing kind of more looks with that in the summertime. And then this one. This was one of the top rated and reviewed palettes. So this one is just really got all these nice warm rich tones and a couple fun shimmers in there. So for my next shade, I'm gonna go in with let's do this one called A Winter. And I'm taking a semi flat brush and I'm just going to tap it into the outer portion of my crease and kind of drag it a little bit towards the inner portion of my lid. And I'll do the same on the other eye. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that because it's kind of giving me a little bit more of a harsher line that I would like. Go. These are very nice, soft, blendable shadows, so don't worry if you get into trouble, you can always blend it out. I feel like Bob Ross. We're just gonna place a little bush over here and it's a secret, nobody will know. Anyway, all right, so now that that's done, that's looking pretty. I kind of want to incorporate this color called Grapeful. And I'm going to, it has a bit of sparkle in it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that kind of on the outer portion of my lid. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. It's very like smoky, plummy look. If you don't like purples, plums, reds, you're not gonna like this palette, but I just love these colors so much. Next up, I'm gonna take an angle brush and I'm gonna use Vinter again, the darkest plum, and just go underneath on my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with this top shade. It's called Blanc, and it's like the lightest shimmer in the bunch. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on the inner corner of my eye here, and a little bit underneath. And this is just gonna kind of brighten that area up. So now to incorporate some gold into this look. I had this Milani palette from a few months back, but this shade broke. It came, like, I think it fell on the floor and just came right out, so that was kind of disappointing. But you could also do a nice look with this palette. This one's called Rosy Revenge, Most Wanted. This was kind of like more of a pinky purpley shade as opposed to the darker ones, but there is kind of like a light gold in here. Maybe I'll go ahead and try that color in the center of my lid. So I'm just going to apply that right here in the early portion. I don't know what to call this part. The first part of my lid, and then kind of drag it a little bit into the center of my lid. There we go. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of that up here under my brow as a little bit of a highlighter. And like, I think this look is quite pretty, but I'm not getting that real gold, that gold color that I'm searching for. So maybe I'll check which palette of mine has a nice gold shade. I think the Cinnamon Swirl one does. Oh, so does my Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it's open here. So why don't I do this one, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amarizi palette. I can use this shade called Dragon. That'll be a good one for the lids. Okay, so I'm gonna take that Dragon shade, and it's just a nice like shimmery gold, if you can see that. So what I'm gonna do is put it in the center of my lid and just kind of tap it a little bit. And then you can drag it a little bit to add a bit more color there. There, see how beautiful that is? It just adds a little bit more glam to the look. And you can totally skip that step, but it's the holidays, come on, like you have to light up your life a little bit somehow. Okay, I don't know if I should maybe not do liquid liner with this look, but I'll add a little bit more plum kind of going outwards. on my top lash line. So I'll take that Vinter color, the very darkest one that I've been using, and I'm just gonna put that on the very top outer portion of my lid. So it's all starting to come together. I'm just kind of blending that out a little bit more. All right, so let's go ahead and do mascara now. I will just use my Tried and True Lash Princess by Essence. Very affordable, very trusted, gets the job done every time. Volume, length, everything that you want in a mascara for $4 or $5. So how can you go wrong? And they do have different types of mascaras. They have like a lengthening one. I think they have a curling one. This is curl and volume. So the pink one does both. And like, this is actually like one of the best mascaras I've ever used, you guys. So for the price, it's amazing. I get mine at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm not sure if you can get it at Ulta in the States or anywhere like that, but yeah, anyways. I don't think I've seen it at Walmart here, but Shoppers definitely has it. Like, look at that volume, look at that length. You have to try this mascara, and if you haven't, please do. And it actually lasts a long time as well. Like, obviously you're supposed to throw your mascaras out after about 3 months. But I think I've had this one now for at least 3 months, and it's still kicking, so it's gonna be time to let you go soon, little guy, but you've done me well. Okay, so I think that's pretty much done. Now let's do a nice fun lip color, a nice deep, rich lip color today. I think I'm gonna do my Maybelline New York Super Stay Matte Ink. This one is called Founder, and it will last you all day, so this is a bold one, guys. If you're going to like a Christmas party or like a photo shoot or anything like that and you want something that's gonna last all day, definitely go with this one. But just like, look at the richness of this, and it's very soft for being like a matte. It feels quite smooth and like very easy to apply. I'm just going like really slow because it does not budge. I really love this shade. I think it's very complementary to tons of looks, and it's a very kind of rich, romantic holiday shade. So I'll just give it a quick blot. And another little trick you can do is go like this, and then it takes off some of the lipstick that would otherwise get on your teeth. Okay, so that looks really nice. You can leave this as a matte look, or you could let this dry and then add a tiny bit of shimmer in the center of your lips. So I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like without shimmer. And then I'm gonna find some shimmer and put it on to show you guys. Okay, so I found this metallic Much CoverGirl. You could also just put like a gloss over top, but I'm gonna do a little bit of sparkle in the center of my lips. So yeah, it's very, very, very shiny. I kind of prefer the matte look, but like, I'm just showing you guys what like the gloss, the shiny option would be. It's a little bit too sparkly. I have enough sparkle going on with my lids, so I'm probably gonna just scratch the sparkle and just go back to the plain matte. Alright, so I just kind of fixed my bangs there, and yeah, kind of showing you guys the final look. I didn't take the sparkle off just to kind of see what that would look like, but yeah, I'm gonna take it off and then I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the more matte look, so I'm definitely liking this look better. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that eye look today. And if you like this kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Saturday, so yeah, I'm always here for you guys. If you have a look you'd like to see, comment down below, and I'll try to make that happen. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day and a wonderful holiday season, and we will see you again. Bye!